We don't see things as they are, we see them as we are. I wrote this not as a philosopher, but as a woman. One who spent her life deciphering the language of the soul, peeling back layers of identity, memory, and longing to find what was real. But real is not simple. It never was. I have lived in diaries more than in houses. I have chronicled not just events, but emotions. Not just what happened, but how I felt while it did. And in doing so, I discovered a truth that refuses to age. We project ourselves onto the world. We carry within us a lens, crafted from childhood, culture, wounds, dreams, love, fear. And through that lens, we see. Not the thing itself, but the reflection of ourselves inside the thing. And so a lover sees betrayal where there is only silence. A cynic sees lies in a gesture of kindness. A poet sees beauty in decay. The world does not wear signs. It wears mirrors. In my time, I saw this mirrored perception play out in every relationship, every creative act, every moment of revelation and distortion. When people loved me, they loved not Anais, but their idea of me. When they rejected me, they were discarding a piece of themselves they had hoped I would heal. The same is true for you. Today, you scroll, you swipe, you interpret, you react. But do you ever pause to ask, who is seeing this? From what place within me does this judgment arise? Because in a world of filtered lives, of curated realities, of constant stimulation, we are no longer seeing the world. We are scanning for reflections of our fears, our desires, our wounds. You do not see politics as it is. You see it through the prism of your own betrayals and aspirations. You do not see your neighbor. You see the story you've written on their face. You do not see the future. You see the ghost of your past projected forward. And so, the first revolution is not political. It is internal. If you want to understand the world, begin by understanding yourself. Why is this more vital today than ever? Because the pace of perception has accelerated. Because opinions now outrun reflection. Because empathy is eroded by speed, and nuance is flattened by certainty. People are shouting not at each other, but through each other, speaking past, not with. And the louder the noise, the more desperate the need to look inward. You must reclaim your inner world if you wish to survive the outer one. What do I advise? Keep a journal. Yes, a real one. Not a post, not a performance, a place where the raw, unfiltered you can speak. Without hashtags, without validation, without fear. When you feel judgment rising, pause. Ask, what in me is being threatened? What story am I projecting? Seek solitude, not as isolation, but as reconnection. Silence is the only place the truth can whisper. Engage in love, not as ownership, but as witnessing. Let people reveal themselves, not reflect your needs. And most of all, remember this. Perception is not passive. It is an act of creation. You are not a camera, you are an artist. Every day you paint the world with your colors, so choose wisely. You cannot control what is. But you can shape how you meet it, and in that meeting lies the seed of all beauty, all sorrow, all meaning. We do not see things as they are. We never did. But the miracle is this. The more honestly you see yourself, the clearer the world becomes. And that is the beginning, not of objectivity, but of compassion. Anais Nin, channeled for the 21st century.